Let me share a fictional story of a young African Congolese girl named Amara, who grows up without her parents but finds strength and hope within herself. The story of Amara. Amara was born in a small village in the Democratic Republic of Congo. When she was just 5 years old, her parents disappeared during a conflict that swept through their region. She was too young to fully understand why they had to leave, but the village elders told her that they had been taken to a distant place and might never return. Amara was left to be raised by her grandmother, Mama Kazi, a wise and strong woman who loved her deeply. As Amara grew older, she often felt the absence of her parents. She would see other children with their mothers and fathers. And though she loved her grandmother, she longed to know what had happened to them. Some nights, she would cry quietly, wondering if they were still alive or if they thought of her. Despite this sadness, Amara always remained kind and hopeful. She knew that her parents would have wanted her to be strong. Mama Kazi, sensing the pain in Amara's heart, decided to teach her valuable lessons about life. "My child," she would say, "Kai, life can be difficult, but your spirit is stronger than any hardship. You are like the mighty Congo River. No matter how many rocks try to block its path, it always finds a way to keep flowing." Amara grew up working hard alongside her grandmother, helping in the fields and learning traditional skills. Mama Kazi taught her how to weave baskets, tend to crops, and prepare food for the community. But more than that, she taught Amara the stories of their ancestors, stories of resilience, courage, and survival. These stories filled Amara with pride and a sense of connection to something greater than herself. As Amara entered her teenage years, a new challenge arose. A severe drought hit the village, and food became scarce. Many people, including Mama Kazi, grew weak from hunger. Despite her own fears, Amara refused to give up. She began organizing the young people in the village to help gather what little resources they had left. She led them to nearby towns where they could trade their crafts for food. With her leadership, the village managed to survive through the worst months of the drought. One day, while on a trip to a neighboring town, Amara overheard someone talking about a distant village where people had been taken during the conflict years ago. Her heart skipped a beat. Could her parents be among them? Driven by hope, she decided to embark on a journey to find answers. She traveled for days, following rumors and speaking with elders in different villages. After many long weeks of searching, Amara arrived at a small village in the eastern part of the country. In there, she found an elderly woman who remembered seeing two people who matched the description of Amara's parents. Sadly, the woman told her that they had passed away not long after arriving, but they had spoken often about, their daughter, Amara. They had hoped she would grow into a strong and kind woman, just as she had. Though Amara felt a deep sadness at learning her parents were no longer alive, she also felt peace. She had carried their love with her all these years, and now she knew that they had always held her in their hearts. With this newfound sense of closure, Amara returned to her village. Back home, she was greeted as a hero. Her journey of courage and determination had inspired everyone. Amara, now a young woman, had become a beacon of hope in her community. She continued to lead her village with the same strength and compassion she had shown throughout her life. Key lessons from Amara's story: inner strength. Amara's resilience, despite growing up without her parents, teaches us that true strength comes from within. She didn't allow her circumstances to define her, but instead found ways to grow and thrive. Hope and determination. Even though she faced sadness and uncertainty, Amara never lost hope. Her determination to find her parents and help her village shows that hope can fuel incredible actions. Community and leadership. Amara's story also highlights the importance of community. Despite her personal pain, she became a leader who helped others. In return, the community supported her, showing the power of unity. Healing through closure. Though Amara didn't find her parents alive, she found peace in knowing they had loved her. The lesson here is that healing doesn't always come in the form we expect, but it can still provide closure and peace. Carrying on the legacy. Amara honored her parents' memory, not by dwelling on their absence, but by living with the courage and kindness they would have wanted for her. She became a leader, inspiring others through her strength and compassion. Amara's story is one of hope, resilience, and leadership, teaching that even in the face of deep loss and hardship, we can find strength within ourselves and become